Have you ever wondered what Texas is really hiding? I'm not talking about your uncle's secret chili recipe or some lost Willie Nelson track. No, I mean the kind of hidden gems, mysterious locations, and secret spots that even lifelong Texans whisper about. Places so unique, so tucked away, that you couldn't stumble on them even if you tried. Today, we're dusting off the Lone Star's best-kept secrets, and you've just been handed the key. Welcome to the Lone Star Plate, y'all, where Texas isn't just a place, it's a way of life. Now, I know what you're thinking. Texas is huge. We've got deserts, forests, mountains, ghost towns, rivers the length of states, and cities that never sleep. So how could there really be anything left that's secret? Well, let me tell you, this land is so vast and wild, there are places even Google Maps don't know about. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to take you behind the barbed wire, beyond the back roads, and straight into the heart of Texas mysteries, legends, and little-known treasures that'll make you proud to call this place home. So, whether you're a native Texan, a transplant who fell in love with the wide-open skies, or you just want to impress your buddies at the next barbecue, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll have a story or two that'll raise an eyebrow or get a grin even from your hard-to-impress granddad. Now let's kick things off with a place that's as hidden as it is humbling, the Marfa Lights viewing area. Out in far west Texas, not too far from the quirky little town of Marfa, folks gather by the dozens on moonless nights to witness lights that dance, float, and even chase each other along the horizon. Scientists have tried to explain them: car headlights, atmospheric reflections, even swamp gas. But the truth is, nobody knows for sure. It's like Texas's own Area 51, except the only little green men you'll find out there are the ones in your cooler. Some say it's spirits of lost travelers. Others say just a trick of the eye. But if you ask anyone who's seen them, like me, they'll tell you there's nothing else like it in the world. But the Lone Star State doesn't stop there. Let's head underground, literally, to the cave without a name near Bourne. Now, with a name like that, you know it's gotta be special. This isn't your average hole in the ground. It's a breathtaking underground cathedral of stalactites and stalagmites, with acoustics so perfect folks actually hold concerts down there. The cave was discovered during the Great Depression when a goat fell through a sinkhole. True story. When they asked local kids in the 1930s what to name it, one boy said it was too beautiful for a name, and that stuck. Imagine exploring passageways where time seems to slow in the cool, dripping darkness, a true testament to just how magical Texas can be when you dig below the surface. Not all our secrets are underground, some float right on our rivers. Ghost towns are one thing, but have you ever heard of a ghost ship? Out on the Brazos River near Surfside Beach is the legend of La Belle, the lost ship of French explorer La Salle. For nearly 300 years, nobody could find her. Locals shared tales of ghostly wreckage and midnight shadows on the water. Then in 1995, the state uncovered the near-intact remains buried in mud, bringing to shore not just artifacts, but stories of courage and disaster. Today, the reconstructed ship sits quietly in a museum, but you can still walk along those muddy banks and wonder what else Texas has tucked away beneath our waters. If remote's your thing, make sure you find the Devil's River, southwest of Del Rio. Pristine, turquoise, and wild as a Mustang, it's one of the last truly untouched rivers in America, let alone Texas. Getting there ain't easy. Think hours of rough roads and more ranch gates than you can count. But once you're there, it's just you, the sound of the river, and maybe a curious bobcat or two. Early settlers said the place was haunted. Indigenous people called it sacred. These waters carved their way through limestone canyons, hiding rock art over 4,000 years old. It's as close to stepping back in time as you'll find. Just remember, take only pictures, leave only footprints. Now, maybe you're after a different kind of thrill. Chicken Ranch, anyone? No, not the KFC down the street. I'm talking about the infamous brothel in LaGrange that inspired the Broadway musical The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. For nearly a century, this not-so-secret spot operated with a wink and a nudge from locals and lawmen alike. Shut down in the 70s, it's now part legend, part cautionary tale. The stories of the folks who ran it and the politicians who visited are as Texas as chicken fried steak. While you can't visit the original anymore, its legacy still lingers in LaGrange's downtown stories and country songs. Craving something truly mysterious? East Texas hides a secret below the piney woods, the Caddo Lake. Unlike any other lake in Texas, this one's a cypress swamp brimming with Spanish moss and alligator eyes poking just above the waterline. Locals swear Caddo Lake is haunted by the Caddo people's hidden treasures, pirates, lost steamboats, and the cries of Civil War gun runners who tried their luck along these shadowy waters. It's so secret and wild, even GPS acts like it doesn't want to go there. If you visit, just know. Bring your bug spray and your boldest sense of adventure. Let's wrap up our tour with something downright cosmic. The supposed crash site of a UFO in Aurora, Texas back in 1897. That's right. Here, a good 50 years before Roswell, townsfolk claimed a mystery craft plummeted from the sky and, get this, buried the alien pilot in the local cemetery. The gravestone went missing. The government said it was all an April Fool's prank, but conspiracy buffs still sneak out at night hunting for any sign of intergalactic visitors. Maybe it's just a story, but you can't deny Texas does tall tales like nobody else. Before we hang up our hats, I gotta know, which of these hidden Texas wonders surprised you the most? Or maybe you've got your own secret spot you want to let us in on. Without giving too much away, of course. Drop a comment below, hit that like button if you learned something new, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another journey down Texas' untamed roads. Every click keeps the campfire burning. So next time you're out wandering a Texas back road or gazing at a sky too big to ever hold all its secrets, remember, this is the Lone Star Plate, where every acre has a story and every story is worth sharing. Until next time, keep it wild, keep it weird, and as always, don't mess with Texas's secrets. See y'all down the trail.